Hey there. So in today's training, this is going to be a little different than what most of my videos are here on my channel. I am going to do this more like in a presentation format, but I felt like this particular topic would do best with a visual. So we're going to dig into customer onboarding journey, all right? And this is basically a simple workflow for better client experience. So hope that you're okay with this. Like I said, it's a little different than most of my videos on YouTube. This is more like what I do inside my memberships where I train on different topics. And, we almost always have slides and it's more like, I guess, a presentation, I guess you could say. But anyway, I'm just going to dig in here and I hope this is good with you. So in this video today, we, like I mentioned, are going to cover customer onboarding journey. And we're first going to touch on step one, which is the point of purchase. And then we're going to touch on step two, which is immediately after your customer or your client purchases. And then what I call the longer after the purchase, for lack of a different way to describe it, it's just like it's not immediately after, but it's just a little longer after the purchase. And then the ongoing, all right? Each of these, I've got slides that will give you examples. I think you're going to really enjoy this. So let's dig in. Before we do, though, I want to encourage you to hit that bell and subscribe because each week I do publish a new episode, and those come out every Thursday. And inside every episode, I always give you an opportunity with a free download. In this particular one, I'm actually just giving you an invitation to experience my Vision Mastery Accelerator membership. Inside phase one, we literally dig all into vision. Phase two is where we just like go deep into productive rhythms. This is where you learn to master your time. Excuse me. And then phase three is systems mastery. It's all about organized operations. All right. Lots of bonuses, lots of demos, lots of templates. This really isn't a sales pitch for Vision Mastery Accelerator. More or less, I just want you to know that it exists. I will say this, it's $7 a month. Cancel anytime. So it's not a big deal, but we cover a lot. And it's kind of the foundational stuff that we all need inside our businesses and ongoing for success as an online entrepreneur. All right. And you can grab that at the link there. We'll also drop the link below this video. In case we've not met, my name is Kathy Schneider. I have been an online entrepreneur since 2001, helping solopreneurs elevate your game with streamlined workflows and organized habits. I do this so you can maximize your productivity because I am all about helping you spend more time doing the things you enjoy with the people you love and not working every free minute of your day. That is my whole goal, all right? That's literally what I live for. All right, step one, point of purchase. Guys, first impressions matter. The onboarding process starts the moment that what is soon to be a customer or a client, so we're just going to call them a one because this is like the moment one interacts. They've not made that purchase yet, but they're at that point of purchase, all right? And this is when they're interacting with your sales page, and it continues through the checkout page and the confirmation. Each step is a critical touch point, and each step is designed to enhance trust, to clarify the value that you are actually delivering with your product or your service. And it also solidifies the customer's decision to choose your service or to choose your product. They're choosing to work with you. All right. So you can see here across the bottom, we've got sales page, checkout page, confirmation page, and then confirmation email. All right. And we're going to dive deeper into each of these. Plus, I've got some more things for you as well. This is strictly step one. All right. This is the point of purchase. So I wanted to give you a visual. Like I said, I'm all about visuals. I personally that's just what really helps me when I'm looking at something. And I remember when I was first introduced to a sales funnel, I think I felt this way, probably wasn't how it really was, but I felt like I was the only person in the room that didn't really know what a sales funnel was. Like, it was so new to me. And I remember thinking when I was finally shown a visual and I could see the flow, it just all made sense. It's like it clicked. So that's why I really wanted to provide you with a visual where you could see this. If you already know what a sales funnel is, then just, fast forward past this. But I wanted to make sure that nobody got left not understanding. So it begins with the sales page. From the sales page, it goes to the checkout page. From the checkout page, our customer client is redirected to a confirmation page. And from there, that is going to automatically trigger a confirmation email. All of this is done automatically for us inside a funnel. It's, everything trips the next step automatically. All right. It's really a beautiful way, the way it all works when it's all set up. So let's dig in now a little bit deeper. Let's first we're still on step 1, and we're going to look at 1A, the funnel details. This is this is the sales page elements. All right. And again, I'm not going to go into all of the details about this, because this in itself could literally, like, headlines could strictly be a training by itself. Subheadlines could be by itself. Creating your product images or your videos, that's a complete training by itself. Like, all of this is like, there's so many pieces to it. But this is basically the pieces that your sales page needs on it. Are there other things that it could have? Absolutely. Are there things that don't have to be on there? Could be, okay. But for the most part, these are the things that you're going to see, or that you're going to be encouraged to add to a sales page. Or I want you to start paying attention when you go to purchase from someone. Think about these things. Do you notice, oh, there's a headline, there's a subheadline. Oh, they're showing me what the product is. There's a visual, and then benefits and the features and social proof. That would be like testimonials. All of these different things. All right. The guarantee, the call to action, a frequently asked questions section. Of course, they're going to tell us the price, how to contact them in case we have any trouble or that we've got questions. And then, of course, there's always a little bit of scarcity or urgency listed there. So these are all the pieces that are so important, but this is where your client, your customer, they're looking at this with the feeling of, ooh, do I like this person? Do I like the way they present themselves? And that comes across in your sales page. Now, once they've clicked the call to action and they are taken to the checkout page, they've said, yes, I want to purchase this. Then they're going to go to the checkout page. One of the most important pieces of the checkout page, so you don't lose people, is you want it to be simple. Simplicity is so important. Yes, you can have your logo and branding, and that's important, but it's not like big and bold. The simplicity is what's going to make a difference, so they don't get distracted. Okay. So there's just a few pieces here that need to be on there. It needs to be very, very transparent when it comes to the cost. Yes, you can give a clear product summary so they know exactly what they're getting. Their payment options. Excuse me. Do you offer PayPal? Or, do you not? If you don't, that's fine. You just got to give them those options. And so you basically just want to give them all of the, these are the things that you want on that checkout page. And then step 2A, funnel details, the confirmation page. Okay. This is, we're through with step 1. Now we're on to step 2. And this is the thank you message. All right. This is where at the top, you want to make sure you're saying thank you. You're thanking them. And then you want to welcome them in an orientation video. This is not absolutely necessary, but I think it's really nice. I like to have where they're immediately getting a welcome. Will they watch it right there? Maybe, maybe not. But you want those people that want to see everything to feel confident in what they've purchased. And then down below, you can offer a survey form. This is below the video here. You could have a link, not the actual questions there, but a link that takes them to fill out a short survey. And that short survey will just ask them maybe 3 questions, maybe no more than 5, maybe 3 questions about them so that you can get to know them better. All right. And then, of course, next steps, any kind of instructions there, how to support contact, the support contact information, how to contact your support if they need it, your social media links. And then if you have an upsell or maybe some related products, those might be able to go on this page as well. If your situation, your whatever it is you use, if that needs to include where they create an account, then of course you would have that on there also, or you could have. Now, the next piece is the confirmation email. All right. You can put more in the email. In fact, on the confirmation, it's always good for one of those. If we go back over here, let's go back for a minute. And where we talked about next steps and instructions right here, it could be to be sure and check your email, because I have sent you a confirmation email. In fact, if you don't find it, you might want to look in your spam, but if you can't locate it, then be sure and contact our support and you tell them how to contact, your support so that they can reach out and find that email that's missing. Okay. So, but then let's go on to the email. So the email, again, you want to thank them. All right. It could basically be the same thing you had on the sales page. You're just repeating yourself and you're thanking them for the purchase. Again, this is where you could give them that welcome and orientation video. You've already put it on the confirmation page, but if they didn't watch it there, they have another opportunity here. Or maybe they watched it but they want to watch it again. Maybe they check their email 3 or 4 days later and they're wanting to just review it again. They won't have access to that page again or at that moment. And so being able to provide that video on your confirmation page is really important. And of course, so important, kind of goes without saying, you want to tell them how to access their purchase. Again, if they need to create an account, you want that link to be here. If you have a community, you want them to know how to access that community. And always, again, let them know how to reach out to support. Your social media links so that y'all can stay connected even outside of them being a customer. And then again, if you have offered any upsell or related products, maybe they didn't purchase there, or you could have it so that they're tagged if they do. And maybe if they do, they get a different email. But if they don't purchase, then they get an email to get another opportunity to make that upsell purchase. All right. So this would be in the confirmation email. All of this goes into customer onboarding. All right, step 3. This is your login, your onboarding email sequence. Okay, so they've got the confirmation email, remember, in step 2. But now we're to step 3. And this could be a series that comes out on day 3. I'm just giving these as examples. You want to adjust it to make it fit to your product, to your situation, okay? But a good rule of thumb would be like on day 3, day 7, day 12, day 20, and day 30. And again, your situation may need different purposes of each email, but I gave you some here to kind of give you this kind of a guideline and some things to think about. So on day 3, maybe you send a reminder, for one, that they made the purchase. Who, I wish I could see hands and I wish I could raise my hand, is guilty of making a purchase and forgetting about it. You buy it in the moment, but then it's Friday, the weekend happens, you're busy, next week comes, you're into things, and then you're like, oh my goodness. And then you get an email, go, oh yeah, I forgot, I bought that thing last Friday. So you could get a reminder, and this is another welcome to reassure them that of their decision and that they bought, and let them know that you're going to be there to help them. All right. So that would be, there's not a whole lot to do there other than just to remind them. And then day 7, you want to just instill, and you kind of want to emphasize that, hey, you know what? You've got a lot of potential here. So you could share testimonials or case studies from other customers who have successfully used the product or whatever it is that they bought. This email is there to inspire, it's to motivate, it's to show real life value and impact their purchase can have on their business, all right, or on their situation, whatever it is that your product is supposed to serve, all right? And maybe it doesn't, you may not actually, maybe your target market is not business owners, so I'll take that back when I said their business, but that would be mine, all right? And then on day 12, success stories. Again, this is to offer support, check in on their progress. This email encourages them to ask questions, express any concerns they might have, and then just reminding them of the commitment to their success and satisfaction. And again, like I said, I put success stories here because you can always just drop a few in, but it's the main thing is just to come in and drop that in. And if you have a survey, you could always drop that link in here if you're wanting testimonials from them, or you could maybe save that towards the end. All right. Day 20, I'm here for you. I'm still here for you. Okay. The purpose is to offer support, check in on their progress. This email encourages them to ask questions or express any concerns. Again, it's just to let them know you're there for them. So it's not like, you know what, you already made a purchase and I've forgotten about you. No, I want you to know I'm still here for you. Day 30, to recap their journey to date, like anything they've done up to date, celebrate any wins or progress, outline what's next, any advanced tips, upcoming features, or additional resources. This email also invites them to give any feedback. And again, like I mentioned, you might want to do a survey link there. And anything that their feedback that could help you with improving the product or the service for people going forward. All right. Step 4. This is like the ongoing that I was talking about, okay? This would be community. Connecting your clients and customers to one another is not just an add-on, okay? It is so important. It's a crucial step in creating a vibrant, supportive community around your digital product. And whether that product's a course, it's a membership, it doesn't matter. Maybe it's a digital download, it doesn't matter. If your situation is where you can have a community, and here's the thing, that community, if you don't offer a community for your product, because let's say that you have a product that it doesn't really fit into that, you can always connect them back like to your Instagram, because that's kind of like your larger community. But what I'm talking about is where you have a community of only people, like only customers. And generally, this would be only people that bought this particular product. So that's going to, whether or not you offer that community will probably determine on the price point of your product. But I'll be honest, even with my $7 membership, I offer a community. Okay. So I think it's real important. Personally, I think it's so important. It lets them see the social proof that others are involved. Plus, it's almost like a bonus when people get to connect with like-minded individuals. This actually transforms their journey with your brand from being like a solitary venture into a shared experience, right? And then the final step it's not about direct communication from you to them, okay? This is about fostering connections between them, enabling a platform where experiences, successes, and challenges can be shared. And such a community not only provides a social proof, but it also becomes a self-sustaining source of motivation, inspiration, and support. All right. So I think this is real important. And a lot of times it more or less becomes peer-led. All right. Reminder, don't forget about Vision Mastery Accelerator. You can get on that wait list if it's waitlisted. If not, you'll be able to check out the sales page, compare that to what I recommended and see what you think about it. Remember, we cover everything from values to vision, productive rhythms, organized operations, plus all the bonuses, demos, templates, and more. And I want you to hit that bell and subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, because I publish a new episode every Thursday. And in the next one, I'm going to be talking about goals and why you need to focus on one at a time. I've actually already recorded that training. I recorded it before this one. I know how good it is. It is so good. You're really going to want to make sure that you are there for the next one. So keep challenging, keep learning, and keep growing. And I'll see you in the next video.